Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? About to get in the fight. What's going on, people? Of another day. Of another day that we call Saturday. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? It's hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as, if they got back home and everything okay, that everybody's, okay. Now, there's something that's going on the internet as far as a mentally disabled person that was tortured in Chicago and stuff. And I saw it go across my news feed a couple of times, and I always say when something keeps going across my news feed a certain amount of time, it's meant for me to look into it and do a story on it. So, check this out. 4 charged with hate crimes and a mentally disabled teen torture. Now, 4 suspects are facing hate crimes charged with after an 18-year-old mentally disabled man was bound, beaten, tortured with racial slurs, and forced to drink from the toilet in a video broadcast on Facebook Live. Prosecutors said on Thursday the disoriented victim was found wandering the streets in Chicago by the police. He managed to escape from his torturers when in a neighborhood threatened to call 911 over noise coming from the apartment where he was being held, authorities said. He was bloodied, he was battered, said Officer Michael Donnelly. He was very discombobulated. In the video, the man's wrists are bound and his mouth taped shut as his captors shout racial slurs and sliced at his clothes with a knife. One person tapped ashes from his cigarette on the open wound of the man's head. In the footage, someone shouts, "Fuck white people, fuck Donald Trump." Another video clip shows at least one of the attackers hovering above the teen, kneeling over a toilet. The suspects grabbed the boy's head and submerged it in the toilet. Chicago police spokesperson Anthony said Thursday that while the suspects, all of whom are black, made the terrible racist comments against white people during the on-camera torture session, it does not appear to be racially motivated. Investigators initially concluded that the victim, who is from Chicago, Crystal Lake suburb at Tuna School with at least one of the suspect's captors, was singled out because he was special needs and not because he was white. The suspect was identified by the police as Jordan Hill, 18 years old, Tafasha Cooper, 18 years old, a sister Brittany Covington, 18 years old, and 24 years old Tanisha. Now here is the active video in reference to what happened. In case you missed it and stuff, you get an idea of the torture this young man went through, in Chicago. Check this out.
4 black suspects ranging in ages from 18 to 24 tortured a mentally disabled white teen on Facebook Live video, cut him with a knife, and forced him to drink water from a toilet. Police say he was targeted because of his special needs and not his race. Chicago police spokesman Anthony Guglielmi said the unidentified 18-year-old victim is from Chicago suburb Crystal Lake and attended school with at least one of the suspects, but did not provide further details about the teen's disabilities. In the footage, one of the 4 suspects screamed "F white people" and "F Donald Trump." In a second video released Thursday, attackers forced the teen's head down inside a toilet bowl, making him drink from the toilet bowl. All 4 have been charged with hate crimes and kidnapping for the attack. The suspects, Brittany Covington, Tanisha Covington, Jordan Hill, and Tafasha Cooper, are expected to appear in court Friday.
This is so horrible. Like I always said, it's always somebody who you trust that would sit up there and do something as mentally and disturbing like this. This is horrible. I have no words for this. All I can tell you is just be careful out here. What I always say this, and I know it sounds like I say it all the time, but everybody is not your friend. Everybody is not your friend. And the sad part about it is we feel safe around certain people. And look what happens when we put our trust in people. And I'm not saying everybody's bad, but this is to the maximum of betrayal to me. Okay, you see that? Torture. The oldest one was 24 years old. And of course, it's going to create some type of racial tension because there were 4 blacks and it was a white person. So it's going to create some type of diversity as far as, seems like the race discrimination thing is going to start up again. The whites are going to be seeing how they treat the black person, and the blacks are going to be seeing, it seems like the more we move forward, the more we move back, and the thing about it, they were stating that it was not a racial thing, it was that he was mentally impaired and stuff, and that's what makes it even worse. I've been around people who are mentally impaired and stuff like that, and basically disabled. They're like the nicest person you want to meet, and they're very innocent. I don't know if you've ever been around those type of people, because those type of people are my type of people. Because, I always cater to people who are different. I love anybody who's different than anyone else and stuff like that. And basically, because if it's to the degree that I met the ones that I met, they're like talking to a baby. They're so innocent and pure and stuff. And they really don't see things as bad as the world is. And it's horrible to see one be tortured to the degree that he was tortured and stuff. It's just horrific to me. And from my personal experience as far as being around a lot of different type of people, it's just uncanny and stuff. And for me to see this, I feel as though he was basically targeted because of, and he couldn't fight back because that's not his heart is at. And it's horrible, for someone to go through something like this. So his family, you're in my prayers and stuff, and they said they're going to take it to trial and stuff like that. I'll follow up on the story to see how this turns out. But I got a funny feeling it's going to be a very sticky situation and stuff like that. And a lot of people are not happy. The fact that these 14s went Facebook Live, basically they wanted likes. Likes. You wanted likes on hurting someone. You wouldn't understand why people didn't want to like it. You don't understand why people were upset because they didn't like the pictures, like the video that you was putting up. Promoting hate. Promoting hate. And basically they want to do it as a hate crime. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't want to speculate anything and stuff. But, like I said before, the family, you're in my prayers as far as this young man that was tortured and stuff. And no one deserves that at all, whether they're mentally unstable or defending themselves or not. No one deserves this type of torture and stuff like that. And we need to learn how to live and let live. Stay concerned about what you need to do with your life. Stay on your business. Leave people alone. People got so much going on in their life. The last thing they need for you to take out time just to pick on them. So just leave people alone. It's not that hard. Get a book, read a book or something. Just stay to yourself. If you got friends that want to do bad things, be the smart one to say, I can't do this. I don't condone this behavior. It's nothing wrong with you standing out saying, I'm not going to accept this behavior and walk away. Or try to talk them out of it. But, this is me though. But anyway, that being said, I would love to hear you feel about this. And I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Against the Rain.